Greetings and welcome to DevLook at Warhammer 40k Regicide. Basically a chess set in Warhammer 40k universe. It is indeed has some additional mechanics, but in the core it is still a chess game. So if you don't like the idea of playing chess with the Warhammer 40k figures, you might as well just close this video right now, because even though it does have some really cool additional stuff, it's still a chess game in the core. Alright, so this game came out a couple of days ago. Before that it was in early access for quite some time. I played it a bit in early access, mostly because I'm terrified of playing the multiplayer games with people because I'm terrible at chess. I did play some skirmishes, but there was no campaign in the early access. And now there is, and there's campaign training, all that kind of stuff, armory, which is the profile progression, and you can unlock your skills and develop your profile, as you can see here. I am currently at level 3, and I've got this after doing the campaign, so we can jump right here in. As you can see, I finished the Act 1, which I should say was not easy. So it took me, I think, about 2 hours to finish it, purely because I am terrible at chess, and some of those setups was very, very hard for me. AI is pretty good. For me, it's hard even on normal. I read that even people who are like chess and are pretty experienced in them, having the hard AI is quite challenging for them. So if you do enjoy chess, you might as well pick it up just for the AI. Alright, so how does the campaign look? Well, you got this set of missions. Each of them has a storyline, which we will see after, or let's have a look. So I will skip all the dialogues, so you don't get any spoilers, but basically we'll get some dialogues, and then you get the setup with the figures that you can see here, and essentially it's a chess puzzle, so you get the objectives, like in this one, the primary objective is to eliminate the Orc Storm Boys, which are the knights here, and then the secondary objective, which will give you bonus XP and some additional bonus stuff, is to capture, not kill the boys. So basically what that means is that you have to capture them as if you were playing chess, because the Regicide has some additional mechanics to kill other figures. And the lose condition is basically enemy reaches allied objective zone, which I assume is here. So basically we cannot let them come there, which will be interesting. I'm probably gonna lose terribly, but we're gonna jump in anyway. The game is made in Unity engine and runs relatively well. It has some small minor UI issues, or I would say animation issues, that I personally have with it. I will show it in a moment, so let's skip all this dialogue. This is actually the storyline. I won't scroll up, so I won't spoil it to you. The voice acting is pretty good. The storyline is pretty interesting. I mean, it's it's pretty simple, but still it's pretty cool to have it in sort of chess game. Okay, so we cannot let them come here. And they go first. Alright. So as you can see, they move in the same way that the figures in chess do. And we can tilt the ground a bit here. And if you like the chess view a bit more than the 3D view, you can just toggle this and then display the units as if it was like a real chess. But I mean, they look pretty cool, so we're gonna stay like this. Alright, so we have some pawns here. We have a bishop. We have another bishop, and I guess all of those are pawns. Okay, so we're gonna he's gonna eat this pawn, so we're gonna attack him and basically defend at the same time, because otherwise he's gonna eat the pawn. So how does Regicide differs from the chess? Well, you have two phases here. First one, you have the move phase, which is essentially the chess thing, so you move the same way that the figures move in the chess. And then you have this initiative phase, where all of your units have special skills. Like this guy, for example, has a ranged attack, snapshot, has a melee attack, assault, but you have to be next to the enemy, has a go to ground ability, which is basically increase his defense, and a frag grenade that will damage several units that are close by. So since we're nearby, we can smack this guy in the face, because melee attacks are pretty damn powerful. As you can see, we did some damage to him, and if I click on him, you will notice here that he has 12 health, and we just did 2 damage, and he has 3 armor, and we just took one of them down. As soon as this goes down to 0, he will die. So I don't really need to, eat him or capture him as it was in chess. I can just murder him with my guns from afar, if I can. But that worked both ways. So, and yeah, this is kind of RNG based. So as you can see here, I have 64% of hitting him, which can be pretty bad actually. So I can, yeah, he just missed completely. Yep, he did. So the thing about that is that on one hand, this adds a bit more, I guess, variety to gameplay. And he just ran away. Okay, so he decided not to engage with us. All right. So it sort of adds a bit more variety to chess because you no longer have to consider just the moves of the figures, but you also have to think, you know, if I go here, then all three of them will start shooting me and will essentially just murder me. Okay, where's my bishop? So I cannot just, I can move the bishop here, but he'll probably get obliterated by those guys because their attacks are pretty powerful. And if I'm in close range, they will just murder me. So I don't want to do that. I want to move closer with, or maybe not closer, maybe we want to move, let me think. What we can do here, we can move here, right? And then basically this guy will be threatened and we'll have to move. Okay, and then we can throw a frag grenade over there. Yep, so we have 75% of hitting, chance of hitting every one of them. Let's see, this one is shielded and I missed him, of course I did. And yeah, so in addition to those abilities that your units can use, you have the global, I think they're called general abilities or something among those lines, that you can use on anyone. So there's like the heal ability, a shield ability, the same like this one guy. There's a chapter banner, which basically increases the weapon skills of the nearby allies, and then there's this, I think it's a stun basically, so the ability that prevents or has a chance to prevent the enemy units from using their skills next turn. So that can be quite helpful. Okay, so we threw a grenade. I guess let's take, I mean, there's no point in shooting him with a shield because he has it anyway, so let's try to kill that guy. Yeah, so you get those pretty nice animations, and I will try to capture someone. Okay, he obviously runs away. I will try to capture someone. Why is he not attacking me? I think he should be... Ah, there we go. Okay, I was thinking it was a bit strange that he does not attack me. Okay, so you get the animations for pretty much everything, and the capture animations are actually really cool. Okay, so we got our other bishop. What we can do is, if I put him here, will he be able to run away from me? I mean, he can go here and yeah, and I think he then basically runs away, right? So let's attack this one. You can skip the animation by hitting a spacebar, which is quite nice. And after I show you the capture animation, if I can obviously, I want to talk about sort of disabling those animations. Because, you know, it's kind of cool to see this first time. Of course, he didn't hit him. But after you play like 10, 20 games, you just get bored of it and you just want to skip it. And the problem is, there is no way to skip all animations. So there is an options menu to toggle some of them, like kill cams and stuff like this. And I think he just... Why did you come there? He just wants to die, judging by the... Okay, he plans to attack. Yeah, but he missed, and now I can just capture him. And we have a nice kill cam animation, which for some reason is not zoomed in. That's a bit weird sometimes. I mean, most of the times actually zooms in and shows you this nice sort of action cam. But obviously not this time. Alright, so, and I can show you the problem. So if we go to the options menu here in the gameplay, you have those kill cameras. We can disable all of that and then go back. And the thing is that when I attack like this, we will still get these cameras, and the only way to skip them is by hitting spacebar, which is slightly annoying. I mean, I would prefer to just have an ability to skip all animations like you have like in XCOM, for example, because they do get a bit annoying after some time. Okay, let's use a shield on this guy so that he did not get too much damage. Let's jump over him. As you can see, yeah, by the way, to activate the abilities you have to spend those action points which you gain every turn. I believe they, if you don't spend all of them, they will be stored for the next turn. And he tries to attack this guy, yeah, so putting a shield on him was a... Oh shit, he's dead. On the other hand, he did again some stupid thing and moved over there. I mean, the interesting thing about the AI is sometimes it does very smart things, like from my perspective. So I don't, you know, I just don't see it coming. And at other moments, it can just do ridiculously stupid stuff like this and just, you know, stand in front of you and die. Okay, let's just do this, and you just go to the ground, and then we can end turn. Let's see where he goes. Alright, so he goes there. I mean, we need to advance, otherwise we cannot really kill him. So we're gonna put this pawn here, and then start just attacking him, I guess. Yeah, so this is, I guess this is, you know, this is really my only complaint about the game, that you cannot disable those animations, which is kind of annoying. And I mean, you know, if I'm guessing that you will have the same animations in online. So let's buff our guys. There we go. Okay, health-wise we're fine. I'm guessing that, you know, you will have the same animations in the online mode as well, and I'm guessing that might be pretty annoying to handle. Okay, he's shielding, and can I attack him? Yeah, I can. Let's do this. Okay, initiative. Let's shoot him in the face. Come on, I told, shoot him in the face. There we go. So yeah, you know, if you will play a lot of this, you will get really, really annoying. Or at least I think so. Yeah, I guess we can just skip. Just run away now, and he runs right in front of me, which might or might not be good. Let's have a look. And he got a heal. Alright.
I stand ready.
So, what can we do? I don't want to do anything. I mean, okay, let's get this one to defend this guy. And then we can just use the melee ability to knock him really hard. So this mission is actually not that hard, and okay, I mean, he's almost on full health, and I am not. Okay, I don't want to use heal just yet, so let's take aim. What's this? Yeah, let's do suppress. So this basically will prevent him from using any abilities next turn, which is good for us. Can't really do anything here, so let's keep the turn. Yes, why? So yeah, that's again, you know, the maybe this is because I have a normal AI and it just programmed to do random stupid things at times. But yeah, this is like the only two major concerns of this game are basically this non-skippable animations that you have to skip manually every time, and those very, very strange things that AI actually does from time to time. But I've tried playing on hard and I got my ass kicked really quick. So maybe that's just because I'm terrible and AI says like, okay, let me just lose. Alright, so this is the campaign mode, and then you have multiplayer against other people. I'm afraid to do this. And then you have a skirmish. Skirmish is, again, you can do it like versus human, and I think you can play on the same machine, or you can do it versus AI. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play a novice, but I don't want to finish the whole game because it will take a while. So we're gonna say, wait, where's the... there we go. So there are two modes. First one is Regicide. This is the same rule set as it was just now in the game we had. And, you know, you can pick like different maps. There's just, you know, visual stuff, but they do look pretty cool actually. And there is Classic mode. So this is classic chess without any Regicide mechanics. Pure chess where you just basically use Warhammer 40k figures to play chess with your friends or with AI or with whatever. And I think that's actually pretty cool that they, you know, they give you the way to pick between those two. And I know a lot of, like, not a lot, but I know some people who like to play chess and they would probably love this game. Alright, I guess let's have a look at the player progression and then wrap it up. So this is the loadouts that you can prepare for your multiplayer. You get experience and skill points that you can spend on unlocking new abilities. So we actually have 120 skill points, so we can try to unlock something. Let's see. Removes all shields. Surrounding enemies are cursed with hesitant fear. Their ability costing double the regular IP. Ah, that's kind of cool. Targeted unit takes courage against his enemies, gaining toughness for adjacent foe. That's actually could be pretty cool for storming and, you know, getting into the middle of the enemies and not dying terribly. Let's see. So what do we have? Shrouding. Target unit becomes untargetable by enemy unit and player abilities. Ah. Lasts until unit attacks or takes that. This is actually insanely good. So basically you can just say you can only capture this and, you know, it acts as a chess piece and that's it. Alright, so Righteous Fury. Gain an additional initiative point. A supporting tile is placed, restoring wounds to unit each round. Oh, I want this. This is heal. Yep, let's unlock that. And now we clean this out. And I want to put this here because I think healing is way more important in this game than this banner like buffing attack, which I guess is important too, but I had more use for heals so far. I mean, I guess we can actually turn off the shield and then take the banner and place it. Why can't I wait? I had the banner. What the hell? Was it the different one? Alright, because oh yeah, right. In the campaign you have a different profile. Okay, true. I am an idiot. So we're yeah, let's put the shield back, why not? Yes, please, shield. And then you have your army details. I think there's as well some sort of a promotion for the specific figures, but I am too terrible to advance to it, so I'm not sure exactly how that works. And you can as well play as Orc, at least in the multiplayer and skirmishes, which is also pretty cool, and you know, the figures look very, very badass. And there are several sets of figures, so you can, you know, play as different Warhammer 40k armies, which is, I think, pretty cool. Alright, so save and exit. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's about it. So, essentially, if you like chess, and if the idea of chess in Warhammer 40k universe with additional mechanics excites you, then I would say just get this game. It's pretty good. It's very well done, runs very well, no issues so far. I mean, I tried to play multiplayer game once in the early access. I got crushed right away, but I noticed no problems. And you know, I mean, what the hell? What kind of problems can there be in a chess game? You don't need like latency or ping or anything. I think you can even play. Wait, there was a way to play this game like almost by email or something along those lines. I don't remember what was it, but I read about it. So it's, you know, it's a pretty cool chess game for PC. We don't really get too many of those aside from Windows Chess maybe, or some specialized websites. And this one is just looks gorgeous. I mean, okay, there are two downsides. One is the normal AI sometimes does stupid things, but well, what can you do? Play on a harder difficulty. Or if you're as bad as me, just consider yourself lucky. And the other one is the fact that you cannot really skip all of the animations and you have to like hit spacebar every time, which is slightly annoying, but you know, not a big deal. The cool thing about it is that the price point is as well pretty good. So you can grab it on Steam for $15 or the original equivalent, and right now in the first week after launch it is discounted with 50% discount, so it's like $12.50 or something among those lines. Which I think is pretty reasonable price for a game like this. With it even has some video cutscenes that actually look pretty cool. So if you are into Warhammer 40k lore, you will definitely find some nice stuff in here as well. Alright, let's wrap it up here. This was Warhammer 40k Regicide. Thank you for watching, and as always, see you during the next update. Bye!